Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another exciting, titillating, orgasmic edition of Radical Rockin Record Reviews. And once again, I'm your host, Wyld, Ryde, Bassist, Mick Watkins, otherwise known as Dick Twatkins. And today, guys, we're going to take a look. We're going to do an in-depth review, a track-by-track review of the brand new album from one of my all-time favorite hard rock, heavy metal maybe, artist. We're talking about Alice Cooper. Alice fucking Cooper and his, I think it's 28th album overall, and that is including the original Alice Cooper group, and that is including, of course, his solo career. Talking about the brand new Alice Cooper album, Alice Cooper Road. Is it hit or shit? I don't know. What do you think? In the comment section down below. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. In the comment section down below, give me your overall thoughts and opinions of the brand new Alice Cooper album, Road. I'm getting ready to give you mine right now. But let me tell you, I got an interesting story to tell you about acquiring this CD Friday, which was, I believe, August 25th when this album came out. All right, so yeah, as I do most of the time in this day and age, I jumped on Amazon to pre-order this album. All right, and a couple weeks ago, and I'm sitting here waiting to see when it's supposed to ship, when it's supposed to get to my house. And dude, it was getting closer and closer to Friday release date with no fucking sign of it being shipped to my house. No day, no time, nothing. So endless to say, dude, I had to have this on release day, okay? Streaming it, on YouTube Music would have been cool. That's totally fine and dandy. But dude, for an artist that I fucking love, or really all the artists that I'm into, I gotta have the actual physical copy, okay? I'm not pleased with just the streaming it, okay? There's something missing when you don't have the cool album cover, you don't have the pictures, you don't have the track listing, you don't have the cool gatefold, you don't have the booklet, which has got all the kind of the writing credits, cool pictures and stuff. Yeah, I'm old school. I gotta have all that cool shit. Give me a second. My camera's fucking up. This tripod I have is fucking horrible. Check it out. There's my ceiling. It looks like it's taking you for a ride. Look, it's slowly. The camera is slowly peering down. I gotta get a new tripod. But anyway, let's keep it rolling. So anyway, I couldn't get the updates. From Amazon, so that day, Friday, release date of this album, the picture's fucking me up. Anyway, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cancel my order, all right? And I'm gonna get in my car, and I'm gonna go old school, and I'm gonna drive around here in Louisville, Kentucky, until I find a copy of this fucking album. So I did. So first thing being, I jumped in my car, the Mickmobile, and I drove to a place that I didn't really think they would actually have it. I didn't think they would have it. I went to Target, because Target's pretty good about a lot of kind of more mainstream rock metal artists. But I was like, dude, I've never once seen any of Alice Cooper's albums at Target. So I was kind of, we'll see. Went there, and of course, I was disappointed as fuck. They did not have Road. So then, next to the Target that I frequent is the Jefferson Mall here in Louisville, Kentucky. And I was like, dude, I could try out FYE. This FYE, it used to be a great store, dude. It used to be an amazing store back in the day. God, 15, 20 fucking years ago. Back in the 90s and early 2000s. It used to be a great Camelot music. Love Camelot, dude, and I loved FYE, but now it's, FYE's changed, and music, CDs, and records are not really their main product nowadays. But the last time I had luck there was when I bought Ozzy Osbourne, Patient Number 9, and I was thinking, maybe, just maybe, I might have luck in getting Road. So see, the camera is now kind of peering down a little bit. If it can stay like this at this level, it'd be perfect. So anyway, I took my ass over to FYE, and I walk in, and this store is just, it's pathetic. It's fucking pathetic. So I went looking around, browsing the Alice Cooper section. Nothing. The only CD they had, no vinyl, the only CD they had of Alice Cooper was the original Greatest Hits, what, from 1975 or something like that? I think 75, 74, something like that. I don't want that shit. I want Road, damn it. I want Road. So anyway, I go up to this girl, younger girl. She looked to probably be, I don't know, I'd say maybe 25, 26, 27 years old. And I said, hey, I showed her a picture of the album cover on my phone, and I was like, hey, just curious, ma'am, do you all have the new album by Alice Cooper, the greatest of all fucking time? And she goes, hang on. She goes, I think I seen it earlier. And I was like, oh, no way. Oh my God. Oh my God. And the camera's peering down again. So anyway, I'm sitting there, dude. I'm like, this is my only fucking shot. Because if I had to, I was gonna drive all over Louisville. Hang on, this stupid tripod. Check it out. You guys are witnessing some technical difficulties, and I am not gonna redo this video. So check it out. All right, we'll keep it like that. You're gonna go on a roller coaster ride. You might get motion sickness and fucking puke. So I might put a warning on this video that before you watch this, to take a dose of Dramamine. But anyway, so the chick goes at the back, and she comes out. She goes, what do you want, the vinyl or the CD? And since I had pre-ordered the special edition vinyl from Good Records, I was like, dude, give me the CD. Because usually I listen to CDs more than vinyl anyway. And I want to listen to this shit in my car. So I was like, give me the CD. So I said, do you have the version with the DVD or Blu-ray? She said, no, just this single version, the single CD version. So I was like, well, I'm getting the, I think the DVD and the Blu-ray and with the vinyl anyway. So just give me the basic single edition. She brought it out, dude, and I got an instant rock and roll boner, a rock and roll hard-on. And I was so fucking happy, dude. I bought this copy, and I bought my son Grayson a copy because, well, we seen Alice Cooper in concert here in Louisville at the Louisville Palace back in May 11th. And ever since then, kind of how I had planned, he's become a huge Alice Cooper fan, dude. He loves Alice Cooper. So I bought me and him both copies because he's been talking about this release for weeks now leading up to it. So he's really excited. And there's the camera peering down once again. So yeah, I got it, bought me and my son a couple copies, and I got my car, and I listened to it. Now, of course, previously, I had heard I'm Alice, Teenage Frankenstein, White Line Frankenstein, and Welcome to the Show. I'd heard those singles, and I gotta say that pretty much, here's the goofy camera again. There's my ceiling. You get to see all my cool posters and shit that you don't normally get to see. So take your Dramamine, kids. All right, so anyway, heard those songs. Feels like we're riding a roller coaster. I'm getting motion sickness. But anyway, yeah. Hearing those songs, dude, I remember they all pretty much right off the bat knocked my dick in the dirt. My big old fat sloppy cock just hitting the fucking gravel. So, you know, that's what it was. So let's get into the track by track listing of Alice Cooper Road. I'm Alice. Classic Alice Cooper, great album opener, and a perfect show opener. Kind of reminds me lyrically and even music-wise, kind of has that pompous, it's got a cool theatricality, kind of reminds me of the opening track from $1 Billion Babies, Hello Hooray, which I love that song. But yeah, that kind of, I'm Alice, kind of reminds me of that a little bit. You know, it's kind of got that, definitely got a classic Alice Cooper group sound and vibe to it. I just love it. Excellent bass playing from Chuck Garrick on that. It's kind of got that walking bass line that's kind of like in Elected, kind of. So yeah, Chuck Garrick totally paying homage to Dennis Dunaway. Fucking amazing, dude. And I will go ahead and say it that on this album, to me, Chuck Garrick is one of the MVPs on this album. I love his bass playing. He's the perfect bass player for modern Alice Cooper. Killer shit. Alice and the band are in peak performance on this track. Classic Alice Cooper that has to be played live. It has to be the show opener. Track number 2, Welcome to the Show. Welcome to the show. Are you ready to ride to the other side? You know you gotta go. Something like that. Yeah, Welcome to the Show. Another banger of a song. You know, I'm Alice. Welcome to the show. One of the best 1-2 album openers in a long time, dude. Like, honestly, you know, kind of reminds me of like playing like Kiss Destroyer, you know, when here in Detroit Rock City and King of the Nighttime World. Such a great 1-2 punch to the fucking face. You know, they have to open the show with this. When Alice Cooper has a proper tour for road, you gotta open the show with I'm Alice and Welcome to the Show. Stylistically, this song to me, and like overall, I feel this album is like a perfect mixture of like sound-wise, The Eyes of Alice Cooper and The Last Temptation. Yeah, it's kind of got that garage rock style and kind of leanings of The Eyes of Alice Cooper, but it's kind of got that carnival kind of concept album vibe of The Last Temptation. 2 albums that I fucking love. Top 10 Alice Cooper albums for me for sure. The damn camera just went down again. Hold on, guys. I got to get me a new tripod. I didn't know this thing was going to be so stupid. Hang on. Let's hope that works. I've got it rigged with duct tape, okay? I got it rigged with duct tape. All right, so anyway, dude, in the lead section in this, the lead section by who I think is Ryan Roxy and Nita Strauss, fucking killing it. Love it. Perfect Alice Cooper song, Welcome to the Show. Track number 3, All Over the World. All over the world. I gotta fix this a little bit. Come on. Bring it down a little bit. There you go. We'll take it. This is like fucking Wayne's World, like public access shit. Alright, so yeah, All Over the World. Hard rockin' bluesy number right here. Pretty cool song. Very Rolling Stones-esque. And I like it, love it, well, all over the world. Love the horns in the chorus, dude. That takes you right back to some fucking Killer, $1 Billion Babies, love it to death. A little bit of Schools Out, Muscle of Love, all that OG Alice Cooper shit. Very reminiscent and stylistic of those early Alice Cooper group albums. Cool Jammin' Tune. Track number 3, All Over the World. Number 4, The Dead Don't Dance. Doomy and sludgy Alice. Very heavy and dark. Love it. Something about Alice's singing tone on this song kind of reminds me of a song. I can't really put my finger on it. It kind of reminds me of a song off of Dada, but I can't really think of what song it reminds me of. Maybe Flesh Blood, because he kind of sings with that, or Fresh Blood, excuse me. He kind of has like that lower tone, that kind of guttural throat voice. Kind of reminds me maybe of Fresh Blood from Dada, which you've never heard that song. That's one of the best songs on that album. Very creepy and cool and vibe. But yeah, fucking total face-melting solo from Kane Roberts. Glad to see Kane Roberts back with Alice Cooper. I seen him live with Alice Cooper a couple of years ago at Louder Than Life here in Louisville, Kentucky. 2021. And no, it was last year, 2022. Yeah, it was last year. And yeah, dude, I'm glad to have Kane Roberts back on this album. The solo fucking kills it. It's excellent. Dead Don't Dance, cool song. Doomy and Sludgy Alice. Pretty freaking cool, man. Pretty freaking cool that Alice Cooper, 75 years old, 28 albums deep into his career. And, you know, he's still kind of doing new stuff. You know, incorporating new styles and new vibes into his music. That's a true fucking artist, man. Alice Cooper's the greatest of all time, in my opinion. So track number 5, we got Go Away, more bluesy, cool rock. Once again, kind of in the vibe of an album that I absolutely love, The Eyes of Alice Cooper from 2003. 20 years old, man. It's crazy. Great lyric about those pesky groupies, they just won't go the fuck away. Everybody that's in a rockin' band, like myself, we've all had to put up with them from time to time, I think. Excellent lead guitar section. Excellent solo on that fucking face melter. And I'm pretty sure, that this song was written with Alice, the guys in the band, Bob Ezrin, who produced this album, once again. But with Keith Nelson, who used to be in Buck Cherry, So yeah, Keith Nelson and Alice, Bob, and the guys in the band and ladies killed it on this track. And yeah, and more great groovy bass from Chuck Garrick. I cannot praise Chuck Garrick's bass playing enough on this album. So track number 6, man, here you go. Track number 6, a song that I absolutely love. One of my favorite songs on the whole album. White Line Frankenstein. White Line Frankenstein. Holy shit, what a tune. This has been one of the anthems of the summer for the Twatkins household, okay? Be riding around in my car, the Mick Mobile with my son Grayson and his sister Mila. My son Grayson, he's 12, he just turned 12. And Mila, she is 5 years old. And, you know, she's not really into rock and metal and stuff, which I'm trying to get her into cool music. But yeah, we're sitting there riding in the car, you know, one day, like cranking that song before this album came out. And all of a sudden, Mila's back there in the front, or the back seat going, yeah, White Line Frankenstein. So it's the first rock song that she's ever shown any kind of interest in liking. So I'm pretty impressed with that. So dude, White Line Frankenstein, one of the best songs on the album. And I gotta say, one of the best Alice Cooper songs in decades, dude. Love this song. And Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine and Audio Slave kind of helped write this song. You can totally tell it's one of his riffs. And then he plays the lead on it. And I gotta say, I've never been a fan of his, really. He's a cool dude. Awesome dude. But never really been a fan of his bands or his political stance or really him as a writer, period. But dude, Tom Morello kills it on this song, so I gotta give it major props to him. It's got it's got an infectious groove, dude. And that chorus, White Line Frankenstein. It's gotta play this song live, Alice. You gotta play White Line Frankenstein. Great kind of Rob Zombie-ish BGVs, background vocals from Chuck Garrick. Chuck Garrick's killer on this album. That White Line Frankenstein. Glenn Sobel fucking slams. Perfect song. One of the best songs. Maybe my favorite song on this album. Probably not. It's probably my second favorite song on this album. Speaking of favorite songs on this album, track number 7, Big Boots. Fucking love this song. Classic 70s glam rock, swagger and strut. You know, as I listened to it, I'm like, dude, this could have made, back in the 70s, this could have made an excellent Elton John song, dude. For some reason, I can hear Elton John singing all over this. I fucking love Big Boots. The lyrics are so stupid and dumb and goofy, but they're so clever at the same time. I love it, and I can't help but kind of laugh when I listen to this song. She's got big boots. She's got big boots. She's got big boots. Oh, yeah. I love it, dude. And, you know, but, I mean, I like to say what Alice Cooper's really wanting to say. She's got big boobs. And who doesn't love big boobs? I love big boobs, and I guess I'll go ahead and say that I love big boots, too. But mostly big boobs. Big, juicy, creamy, milky, white boobs with those pink nipples. I don't know. All right, so anyway, yeah, probably my favorite song on the album. More great groove from Chuck Garrick and Glenn Sobel. Alice sounds amazing on this. Great, perfect, killer song. I love it. It's silly, but I love it. Fucking big boots. Big boots. Excuse me. All right, so yeah, track number 8, Rules on the Road, or Rules of the Road. Cool tune, but overall, one of my least favorite songs on the album. Not skippable because honestly, unless a song really truly sucks, like that Stand off of Dirty Diamonds with Exhibit, the kind of Alice Cooper hip hop song, I'll skip songs like that I absolutely fucking hate. But this song's not skippable. It's part of the album. It's part of the art and it's part of the experience. So Rules of the Road, I always listen to it, but it's one of my 2 least favorite songs on the album. In my opinion, the first just, you know, okay song. And I think the talking part is kind of stupid, you know, where Alice Cooper talks like, oh, the first rule of the road is get the money. The second part of the road is get the money. The third part of the road is getting the money. I think that's kind of cringy and kind of dumb, even for Alice Cooper. It's just okay. Yeah, so track number 9, The Big Goodbye. Here it is. Here it is, the moment we've all been waiting for, what I believe to be the big Nita Strauss moment on this album. I love Nita Strauss. She's an excellent guitar player. Super hot with those big old thick thighs. Amazing performer, dude. She kicks Alice Cooper's band in the ass and just gives them such a cool theatricality that only she can bring. You know, not Orianthi, not Kane Roberts. Nita Strauss fucking rules. And this totally sounds like a song that was brought to the table by Nita Strauss. Heavy Metal Alice, love this. This kind of harkens back to, kind of in ways, Raise Your Fist and Yell, and kind of more trash era, Hey Stupid era Alice Cooper. It's kind of like Hey Stupid meets Brutal Planet or Dragontown. I want more of this darker, angry Alice. This is what I'd love to hear more from Alice. A darker, angrier, kind of more Brutal Planet style album. But I love all Alice. Just some more than others. Love this song. It's a fucking banger. Probably one of the best breakup songs I've ever heard in my life. It's kind of talking about, you know, the night after, the morning after the night before, you know, when you're getting ready to kick the groupie off the bus and you're telling her, be like, babe, we had a good time. Excellent time. Hell of a good night, but it's time for you to go. Go on, skedaddle. So it's kind of a breakup song. It's pretty cool. Track number 10, Road Rats Forever. Great remake of the Lace of Whiskey classic from 1977. I think I might prefer that version better though, but this version might become my favorite in time. I've listened to this album, kind of writing and preparing for this review. That was my 8th listen to this album since I bought it on Friday. And yeah, so far I think I like the OG Road Rats better, but Road Rats Forever, it's creeping up on its tails. Rats, get it? Tails, rats. Yeah, whatever. But that could change. Would sound great live. I'd love to hear that song in the set list. Track number 11, Baby Please Don't Go. Cool, tender-hearted ballad, man. A song that everybody that's ever been in a traveling band can relate to in some way or another, you know. Sometimes you don't want to leave your wife or your girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, you know, but, you know, being in a band, playing music out on the road, it's going to happen, and it has to happen. And, you know, you can hear that Alice, through 50 fucking plus years, he's got a lot of experience. Thankfully, his wife Cheryl gets to travel with him, but I don't know if that's, like, you know, always been the case. But Alice is lucky in that aspect. But yeah, you can just hear a cool sincerity in his voice when he's singing these words. It doesn't sound fake. It doesn't sound phoned in. It sounds very sincere and very real, very true. So Baby Please Don't Go is a really cool ballad. Kind of in the vein of, you know, Only Women Bleed, Take It Like a Woman, you know, Every Woman Has a Name. Kind of those style ballads that Alice has done. I Never Cry. That one too. Okay, so track number 12, 100 More Miles. The token, creepy, twisted sounding song on the album. Pretty cool song. I like the lyrics, a gypsy occupation, town to town across the nation. That always stands out to me. I really like that set of lyrics. I think it's very fucking cool. Good song. And track number 13, the final track on this album. Gotta fix the damn camera. It's getting a little too low. Hang on. Technical difficulties. Sorry, guys. This is guerrilla style. This is real. I don't have any fancy editing. This is just fucking bare bones, dude. Watch it go to take your Dramamine. Bring some water. All right, so yeah, track number 13, Magic Bus, the cover from The Who. Gotta say, this is my least favorite song on the album. It's cool for what it is, I guess. It feels like it would have been better suited to be like a bonus track, maybe. You know, I've never been, probably gonna piss off and offend a lot of people, but I gotta be honest, I've never really been much a fan of The Who. I could honestly really give a shit less about The Who. Pete Townsend, you know, blah, 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 Keith Moon, Roger Daltrey. Never been a fan. Not really my era of music, you know, like I've stated in like other videos in the past. I've never really been that big into late 60s, you know, rock, which I know that's where it all fucking came from. It all stemmed from that. And rock and roll in the 50s and stuff still, but whatever. That whole kind of British invasion kind of stuff. never really been my thing. But I know you wouldn't have Alice Cooper without bands like The Who, but never really been into them, man. So I've never really liked the Who version of this song, and Alice Cooper's version I think is better, but it's just something that, like, once again, I won't skip it, but you know, it's just okay. It's a cool song, filler track. So really, there's only 2 songs on this album that I find are kind of, you know, Rules of the Road and Magic Bus, which Rules on the Road's way better than Magic Bus. Should have been a bonus track, I think. But it does end the album with a badass exit drum solo from one of the greatest drummers in modern rock, Glenn Sobel. So that concludes the album. My thoughts on Road. I've listened to this fully 8 times. I gotta say, it's a pretty excellent album, man. I love it. It's definitely a contender for my album of the year. Best hard rock heavy metal album of 2023. We'll see where that ends up on the list, the year-end list. Out of 5 stars, the Dick Twatkins star ranking scale, I'd say this is a good 4.5 stars. Good 4.5 stars. It would probably be a 5 if it didn't have those 2 lesser songs, Magic Bus and Rules of the Road. So 4.5 stars. Great album. I always like to compare, like when a new album comes out, I always compare it to their last record, their last release. And I honestly, as of right now, because I've lived with Detroit Stories for 2 years now, and dude, I still crank Detroit Stories regularly. Honestly, it's probably, before this album came out, it's probably the Alice Cooper album that I listen to the most. So I don't know what I like more, Detroit Stories or Road. Only time will tell. I'd kind of like to do here soon a track-by-track album battle, track versus track, just to see in the track listing order which album I like better, Road or Detroit Stories. I don't know. So yep, there it is, the CD version. And I'd like to show you guys something cool that I purchased from Good Records. Went on there and, well, I pre-ordered this back in July, I think. Their limited edition vinyl. Good Records, I got the, I got Detroit Stories on vinyl from them too. And it's fucking killer. I think I showed it on that album review as well. But like the Detroit Stories version, it comes with this cool kind of lithograph of Alice in the band. It's like a limited edition. Oh! Well, I fucked that up. Anyway, it's limited edition numbered. Check it out. That's pretty cool. So it came with that cool lithograph that I just dropped. And it also came with some other cool stuff. It came with a cool, Detroit Stories came with all the same stuff. Comes with a cool Alice Cooper trading card. It's pretty neat. Comes with, I love stickers. I'm a sticker collector. Comes with a cool kind of prism-like holographic Alice Cooper sticker. That's pretty badass. Came with a Alice Cooper Road button that I'll probably throw on my denim jacket this fall and this winter. Pretty fucking cool, man. I love it. And then of course it comes with the album on glorious vinyl. 180 gram vinyl, feels like it's very thick. Put the little cool hype sticker on there. There's the back. But yeah, this is a blue and black split with yellow splatter 2 LP edition from Good Records. Check them out. Good Records, they have the coolest fucking shit, especially when it comes to Alice Cooper. There's the gatefold of Alice Cooper kind of like opening the curtain on the hearse that he's driving on the album cover. On the album cover without the glare. And there's the band, including Kane Roberts. You got, Ryan Roxy, Chuck Garrett, Nita Strauss, Old Thick Thighs, Kane Roberts, and Tommy Hendrickson, and Glenn Sobel. And, of course, Alice. In my opinion, the best band on the fucking road right now. And this album is a true, straight-up testament to how great Alice Cooper still is and how great his band is. And I'll show you what this vinyl looks like. And here you go. Check it out. Man, one of the sexiest, coolest looking records that I have in my collection. Like I've said before, I love colored vinyl. I love getting the variants. Yeah, you can see the reflection on a shitty tripod right there. Like to throw that damn thing through the window. But yeah, check that out. And I'm friends with him on Facebook. Chris Sinzak from the Decibel Geek podcast. He told me that he bought this edition as well. And I think Wayne Noon from Rat Salad Reviews bought the same edition. So yeah, you got Wayne Noon from Rat Salad Reviews, Chris Sinzak from the Decibel Geek podcast, and Dick Twatkins, bassist of Wyld, and host of Radical Rockin Record Reviews, we all got this edition, so you know what? I think you should get it as well. So guys, that concludes my review of the new Alice Cooper album, Road, and, well, hang on. New Alice Cooper album, Road, and the kind of a vinyl unboxing, even though I couldn't wait to see this, so I unboxed it and just showed it to you guys. But yeah, excellent release from Alice Cooper, dude. I've been a fan of Alice Cooper, since I first seen Wayne's World back in 1992, I think. So, how old was I in 92? 7 years old. So yeah, basically most of my life, I've been a huge Alice fan, and I've been with Alice ever since the Ain't Stupid album. My dad bought that when we loved Feed My Frankenstein off the Wayne's World soundtrack, and then like pretty much from that release on, I've experienced all of the Alice records in release time and real time, and it's been such a great fucking journey. And to be, to have grown up with Alice, and he's still going, dude. At 75 years old, I can't explain how much Alice Cooper means to me, how much I fucking love this man, and the guys in the band, Bob Ezrin included. Thank you, Alice Cooper, for continue to being a true artist and continuing to make new music for your fucking hardcore fans. Unlike Kiss, which is that situation just makes me fucking sick. But yeah, Alice, it means a lot to me and the rest of the Alice Cooper fan community. And I can't wait, because supposedly Alice has another album completed in the can, and it's supposed to come out next year in 2024. And I was reading last night that it's pretty much all been but confirmed by Alice that the next release is going to be a full reunion album with the original Alice Cooper band, with the surviving members, with Mike Bruce, Dennis Dunaway, Neil Smith, Alice, and a list of fucking guitar players filling in for Glenn Buxton, who sadly passed away in, I think, like 1997. So that'll be something to look forward to, and hopefully it comes out in 2024. Highly doubt. I don't know. I kind of want more Alice Cooper music from the Road band, from this band. I'd honestly rather have another record from this version of the Alice Cooper band than the original band. Just because, I don't know. I kind of feel like in 2023, in 2024, this band's better. You can't take away the greatness of Killer and Billion Dollar Babies, but that was fucking 50 years ago. I think I prefer this, but we'll wait and have judgment from that when it comes out, hopefully next year. So let me fix this camera one more time. Thank you, guys. I would like to thank you all for tuning in to Radical Rockin Record Reviews and spending this time with me. When Alice Cooper releases a new album, it's like fucking Christmas, dude. I love it so much. Guys, crank it up. Jam some new Alice Cooper, and I will be seeing you all next time.